Being inner directed is rare. You have to be inner directed, though, if you're going to have a real life. One of the things that anyone who wants to be creative has to discover, artists know this instinctively, they have to be inner directed. They have to be listening to how they feel, what they love, what they hate, what they are attracted to, what they're repelled by. And it seems strangely rare that so many people are so conditioned and so convinced by the education they receive. I'm going to turn this light down just a little bit here. They're so convinced by the intellectual orientation of the conditioning in our society that is so convinced that they can get the clues for how to live from outside themselves. They're going to get it from a guru, they're going to get it from a teacher, they're going to get it from a friend, they're going to get it from opinions of society, and they're always looking for guidance. The guidance that some people have that seems to me more reliable is something that comes from inside their own bodies, inside their own minds. It's interesting to think that we actually do have instincts, we do have natural knowledge and understanding of things. We do have an inner gyroscope that keeps us on balance. But we have to be able to hear it. We have to be able to feel it. The problem is our education, the way we believe things, whether it's a religious belief or just something you've been told when you're growing up that you never questioned. Those things guide your life a lot more than you realize. And they can guide you right into the swamp. One of the essential things for any creative person is to have this sense of an inner compass that you're going in a certain direction. You don't know exactly how to get there. You don't have a map, but you sense like a bird can sense north, true north. If you lose that ability, people can tell you anything. You can be convinced of the most ridiculous, idiotic fantasies. And since you don't have any orientation to yourself, you're not going to know. And the way we are conditioned, the way we grow up in our society, it is basically to detach us from that inner instinct, from that inner knowing, so that we can be told anything and we will go do it. will go to war, will take the wrong job, marry the wrong person, live in the wrong town and the wrong country, and our body will be saying, I don't like this, but we're saying, who asked you? We're going to do this. And the body won't actually stay as healthy and vibrant as it might have if it had had the life it deserved. I really believe that. I really believe that a lot of our maladies and physical complaints are from the body objecting to the life we have. Of course, in the United States, where you actually do have adulterated food full of chemicals, full of pesticides, full of just the wrong way to raise that food and get it to market so that people can consume it without any reverence, without any sense of relationship to the earth, either from the people who grow it and the people who consume it. Yes, that is sickness producing. That actually is going to make you ill sooner or later. So all of these complaints that we have, from Parkinson's to cancer to whatever it is partly environmental. One of the things that we do as we grow up in a society like that is we pick up a vibration, a mental, emotional, and physical vibration that is a low vibration. And it's not a wonder to me. It's not anything I would have a hard time understanding, that the age that people die is declining in our country, whereas it's going up in a lot of other countries. You know, a society can get so greedy and use everything. Everything is a tool. Everything can be utilized for profit. And we think we can get away with that. It's really suicide. So I just want to lay that out. And I do think that that the solution is not for everyone to run for the hills, but our society is going to have to get back to healthy values, and not just on a physical level, on a spiritual level. And that doesn't mean memorizing the laws and obeying what you're told. It means having wonder. It means asking questions. It means finding joy. And it does not mean just following what you're told. I'm going to stop right here.